I'm practicing Eddie's makeup one more time, and I figured I'd use this video to record it because I honestly don't know if I'm going to remember to do this after the con. But yeah, I'm also using it as a base because I have to film some low-key content before the con, right after I film this video and make a couple Eddie TikToks. Follow along on the vlog. I make vlog series every time I make a new costume or I update a costume. So I've got an Eddie Munson series, I've got a Spectre Vondergeist series going on right now. I have a Carmilla Castlevania series kind of going on. There's an update with that I filmed that I need to edit and post. There's a updated Loki costume update. I think that one's already out. Every product I use today will be listed in the description, and we're gonna go straight into it. So the first time I did Eddie's makeup, I'm using the NYX Total Control foundation in, is this Fair or Porcelain? Because I think I have both of those shades. That's neither, it's in Light. I don't think I did any base makeup because it was just like a test run of like the eyes and stuff because I didn't have a lot of time. But I went very heavy-handed on the eyeliner because I remember finding out, I think I read it somewhere, I saw it on TikTok and then Googled it, that Joseph Quinn actually wore eyeliner when he auditioned for Eddie. So I wanted to bring that into my Eddie costume, but I think I went a bit too hard because when I sent it, when one of my friends saw, I snapped one of my friends on Snapchat, and she was like, "Why do you look like me when I was in middle school in my emo phase?" I was like, okay. So I'm gonna tone it down just a little bit and make it less 2000s, early 2010s emo. Said friend is also going with me and my parents to Fan Festival, and she's going to be matching up theme-wise. So my lineup so far, I say so far, it's 2 weeks, so the con is 2 weeks away from the day I'm filming this, is Stranger Things Friday, Marvel Saturday, Monster High Sunday. So I'm doing Eddie on Friday, Loki on Saturday, Spectra on Sunday. She's doing Draculaura when I do Spectra, she's doing Argyle when I do Eddie. She's talking about doing Hella. I honestly don't know if she's actually doing Hella. My mom is also going to be Miss Minutes from the Loki show. So my parents are trying to figure that out. I'm just honestly trying to get my own stuff done. I'm not going to worry about covering this guy up just because the bangs on Eddie's wig are really gonna hide it. I did trim the bangs because the very first time they kept getting in my eye. Like, you can't see my eyebrows at all. I don't know if you'll be able to see my eyebrows at all this time. I'm not gonna touch my eyebrows. I think the first time I put some brow mascara on, some like tinted brow gel. I'll probably do that the day of the con if I remember, but for this I'm not gonna do it just because the wig covers it. So it is a female version of Eddie, but I'm not going to make it, I'm going to try to not make him too terribly feminine. Yeah, and honestly, my base makeup is pretty much the same for just about every single costume I do. Foundation, my NYX contour stick. I think they actually, they call it the Wonderstick. I don't know if they still call it this. I know they like rebranded or remade it, and now there's like one that has like a blush. There's a blush stick. But I'm going to see if I can link it, or at least I'll list it. I've had this for years. I think I've had this since 2018, so it's definitely different. I mean, the packaging used to be brown, and I think the contour sticks are blue. It's blue instead of brown right here, and I think the blush sticks are pink. I don't really honestly pay attention to NYX as much as I used to. That's just a me thing. I've got nothing against them. I mean, most of my products, I'd say about 90% of my products are NYX, like my foundation, my concealer, my brows. I have a lot of NYX lipsticks that I really like. But for the most part, like eyeshadow wise, I have some NYX eyeshadow palette. Why is that sticking? I have some, this brush has been through the ringer. I have some NYX eyeshadow palettes, I think still, that I'll use occasionally. God, that really got caught on something. Damn. I don't remember where I was going with that at all, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, normally I'll usually put on lash when I like do like a femme version or any kind of femme makeup. I started putting lashes on, like when I did female Negan, I put lashes on for that. Not that you could really see them because I did a black smoky eye. But when I do femme makeup, I'll usually put lashes on, do my brows, probably add some glitter somewhere because I like to put glitter on like my inner corners and such, depending on who exactly it is. But I feel like my base makeup isn't necessarily feminine enough to have to change it, because really what I just do is like define my jaw, define my cheekbones, define the sides of my nose. I think once or twice I've done the trick where you put some of the contour like at your temple in like a wing shape to kind of lift it up. I think I did that for Wanda last time. I don't know if it really worked. But I don't contour my face in any specific like gendered way. I just do my face how I like to do my face, you know? So that doesn't really change. It's really like the eye makeup or whatever. And I did lipstick when I wore Eddie last time. I don't know if it was my camera, because in person the lips don't look that obviously like colored. But on camera you could tell I was wearing lipstick, so I think I'm going to not wear any lipstick and just wear like chapstick, because that was a lot. But then doing my base makeup the same for pretty much everyone also comes in handy in moments like this, when like I'm doing the final run through of Eddie's makeup right now and filming it, and then I'm going to film Loki right afterwards. Like I'm going to film the Eddie content and then I'm going to sit back down, slap my Loki makeup on top of this, and make Loki content. So it's going to be really another reason why I'm not putting the brow mascara in, because I don't have to put the brow mascara in for Eddie, because even though I'm blonde, my brows are still close enough to brown to where it goes with the wig, and again the wig like covers them. I forgot my eyeshadow primer. That's okay, because I am going to use concealer on my lids, because I always feel weird when I don't have anything on my lids and you can just see that all the veins and shit. I use the NYX the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I don't know if they ever had a total control. I think I was just too busy thinking. I looked at the foundation when I was trying to read off the concealer. That was my problem. This one isn't fair. The Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, this isn't fair. The shade Fair. And I only do like a little bit, because I'm just trying to lightly cover my lids, and I'm not putting any eyeshadow on. I'm just trying to blend my eyelids more into my skin. But I'll use that much, and I'll use it to go all over my lids. It doesn't I don't use it to completely hide my veins, especially when I stretch my eyes up. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, probably not. But I can see my veins in the mirror here if I do that, and if I relax my eyes, they don't look as prominent. I'm not too terribly worried about covering up my dark circles. Personally, my dark circles don't really bother me. I actually kind of like them, and I find they come in really handy for costumes. I don't know, I just like, that might just be me. But I feel like if I emphasize the dark circles with like eyeshadow or whatever, or like depending on the eye look I'm doing for a character, I feel like it just adds an added depth. Like when I do Wanda, especially since Multiverse of Madness came out, when I do Wanda, I do like a reddish, blackish, really dark smoky eye, and I feel like kind of the same colors as like the purple bruising type of undertones that my dark circles have, and I kind of try to blend them into my dark circles. I don't know, I just really like that. And I'm setting the concealer with my NYX HD finishing powder. It's just a pressed translucent powder. I've had it for ages. You can see I've hit the pan. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell if you can actually see where the pan is, but it's the pan right here, and then the rest all around it is the powder. But I've had it for years. Okay, I'm going to continue the eyes. Actually, let me grab a spoolie. I just want to run through my brows. I feel like I got my foundation on them and they're so light. I feel like my left brow is lighter than my right brow. Now I'm going to use my ColourPop Cream Gel Liner Pencil in Swerve. It's just a black pencil. And I did go pretty heavy. So I'm actually, there's a sharpener at the butt of the pencil. I'm actually going to, I don't have my glasses on, so we'll see if I can see. I'm going to sharpen it. Did that do anything? I don't think that did anything, actually. Maybe I'm just being stupid. But I am going to, I didn't just break it, did I? As much as I love these pencils, they are very fragile. I am going to try to make a thin line on my upper lash line. Okay. Okay. Better. Better. I don't know if these pencils ever actually, like, set. But just in case they do, before this side does, I'm going to take one of my brushes. This is the Morphe M165 brush. It's just a flat, slightly angled brush. I think it's meant for like gel liner or brows. But I am just going to drag it over that pencil and kind of soften it a bit. I'm trying not to drag up. I'm literally just trying to go directly over that line. I'm gonna text my friend after this and ask her if it's better. I remember she sent me a video on how to do like, on how to like line your eyes, but like in a masculine way, like the way that like men would wear it. It involves tight lining like your upper waterline, and I can't do that. I can barely do my lower waterline. I think that's already substantially better. I had also put like black eyeshadow on my lower lid right under that pencil, and I think that was also a mistake. That's what really made it very emo. The worst part is when I go on like the inner part of my eye, on my right, especially on my right eye, it tickles because of the way it hits my lashes. I think I keep looking over at my viewfinder, at my monitor, and not into the camera, because I'm trying to make sure I'm still in shot, because especially with the ring light, it makes it very hard for me to see. And I'm not putting any like eyeshadow or anything on the brush I'm using either. I'm just going in straight with a brush that's clean, a clean brush. A brush that's clean, a clean. I'm gonna pop that liner in my waterline as well while I'm here. That might add, yeah, I think that's already better. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna take my NYX On The Rise mascara. I'm only doing my top lashes. I think last time I did my top and my bottom just because that's what I'm used to. Just gonna do a little bit on my top lashes. This is where I get very careful, because I'm going to take my NYX Born to Glow, and I'm going to take this shade up here, the one I've hit pan on. I hope they make it in single, because I really don't want to have to buy a whole other palette just for this shade. I'm going to pick up just a tiny bit, and I'm going to pop it on my inner corner very lightly. In hindsight, and as I'm thinking about it, I could use like a white eyeshadow or something that's like a shade or two lighter than my natural skin tone. I'm also going to put it on my eyebrow. I could probably use that to highlight as well. But again, I like glitter. I like sparkles. So I'm doing this. I'm trying to keep it very subtle. And I'm going to put it on my cheeks too. It might be a bit stronger on my cheeks because I haven't cleaned this brush off in a while. This is the only brush I use to apply this highlighter when I put it on my face. But I can always tap it out. My fingers. I've already got lipstick on. Love that. Did I say lipstick? I meant chapstick. I've already got chapstick on. That really do be it for Eddie. And honestly, I don't even think I needed to contour my jaw or my cheeks, because I'm like 90% sure the wig is going to cover that. I think I need to trim it a little bit more. Bracelet. That needs to fit to my wrist better still. From Etsy. This ring from Shein. This ring from Etsy. And then this ring from Etsy. That'll also be linked. The shirt will be linked. Guitar pick necklace will be linked. Wig will be linked. I don't know. I kind of like the original makeup better. I feel like this reads better. It might just be because I don't have my glasses and I can't see the monitor correctly. I feel like this reads better in person, but on camera doesn't look quite correct. So who knows? We'll see how I feel the morning of the con. But this is the Eddie makeup. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more stuff like this. Again, everything will be linked. Dallas Fan Festival will be linked in the description too. And let's hope I have this up before Fan Festival. Otherwise, it'll be up after. And I'm going to Retro Expo Plano November 5th. So hopefully, if this doesn't make it up before Fan Festival, hopefully it makes it up in between Fan Festival and Retro Expo. So one of the two cons will be linked in the description, either Fan Festival or Retro Expo. One of the two. Bye!